Thank you for coming to Accurate AF Tarot. If you don't know what AF means, I highly suggest that you Google it. So this reading is a love reading for the beautiful and the one and only Leos. It's for the weeks of, or the days of January 15th to the 31st. I do couples and I do a single spread. So for those of you out there that are couples and kind of looking for a little bit more in depth on what's going on with you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get into that. This is for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's cool too. Feel free to check out any of the amazing tarot readers out there, like PinkPineappleTarot, who is my best friend, and she's absolutely amazing and gorgeous and fantastic. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hop over to her channel and take a look, because she's dead ass accurate all the time. With that being said, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, make sure that you hit that notification bell. That way you guys can be notified with my readings. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out with couples. I ask the overall energy, what the situation is, why that situation, what's causing that situation. I ask for your exterior influences and a weekly outcome. Then at the very end, if you guys make it, I pull a dark mirror oracle card. These are pretty dope because, of course, like anything, you can't have light without dark. And this kind of tells us, like, as a whole, you know, what we need to focus on and what we need to work on in order to progress, you know, in our light, you know, in our transition to be the best person that we can be. Okay? So with that being said, geez, I'm like totally tongue-tied. Can you tell I've been up since 4 a.m.? Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading, okay? So, Leo couples, January 15th through the 31st. What is the overall energy for Leo couples, 15th through the 31st, the overall energy? Okay. Guys have the, push this over here, the Six of Swords, which is the situation at hand for Leo couples, 15th through the 31st. What is the situation for Leo couples? Okay, guys also have the Devil as your situation. I don't know if I'm the only one, and I know Vic doesn't do this too, but like, I don't necessarily see like the Devil as a negative thing. Like, I kind of see it, I mean, as either like some freak nasty sex or like an attachment to somebody that you're like, you know, super attracted to. So I feel like until we can clarify it, like, I don't necessarily look at this as a bad thing. So what's causing this Devil energy for Leo's couples, 15th through the 31st? What's causing this Devil energy? Okay. What is the external influences for Leo couples, 15th through the 31st? Leo couples, 15th through the 31st. Okay. All right. Ew, shit, somebody's getting pregnant. That's an external, that's an influence if you have a baby, right? I mean, that's a huge one. Can you please show me Leo's, I'm just so here for that, sorry. Can you please show me Leo's outcome for the 15th through the 31st couples, please? Leo's outcome for this time span. Okay. Temperance. Yay. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify these bad mama jammas, and then I'll start reading the cards. Just so you know, I'm not the type of reader that says, this is a devil, this is a definition. I'm an intuitive reader, so what I see, I pick up on and intuitively. So like I said, sometimes negative cards aren't negative. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up, okay? Where are they going to, the overall energy? Okay. The Six of Swords is clarified by the Six of Wands. What's the energy of this Devil? For Leo couples. What's the energy of the Devil for Leo couples? 15th through the 31st. What's the energy? Okay. Oh, you know, what did I say? I told you guys it wasn't going to be bad. It's the Lovers. Like I said, the one thing I do know about Leos is the fact that if they're in love with somebody, they're more than likely having fantastic sex. I do want to make sure that that's noted, okay? So I'll get more into this in a sec. Now, what's causing this situation? Making them so happy. This, woo! The Devil, which is what I thought. Okay. All right. Why is this the external? Why is this the external influence? Why is this the external influence? Okay, why is this the external influence? Why is this the external? Leo couples, 15th through the 31st. Why is the Empress? Why is the Empress? Okay, are you gonna take it in? There you go. Nine of Pentacles reversed. All right. Okay, so the first thing I see for the overall energy is you guys are either somebody's moving, like there's a lot of movement for these next 2 weeks. A lot of things are being left behind. This could be a move that's moving rather quick. It could be something where you're leaving the past behind and you're moving forward. I do feel like this is a very good thing for you guys. It's a sense of feeling proud, and I feel like people around you are definitely noticing the fact that, you know, you're really happy, and I think you're ready to leave. You know, this is either physical movement or moving, you know, out of a situation that wasn't necessarily right for you. But I do feel like this is you moving towards your partner. And the kind of dope thing, Leo, is that, and I said this in Gemini's reading, but I feel like when people are seen as the Six of Wands, that's somebody that's put on a pedestal, and that's somebody who's highly appreciated and held in a high regard. So right now, it's like everything for you is working exactly how it's supposed to. And it's almost like all eyes are on you, which, you know, as I know, that's exactly what you guys like, right? So I feel like you guys are a lot in your element right now. And I think with this forward movement, it's going to transition into something like much, much, much greater, okay? So the current situation, we have the Devil with the Lovers. Obviously, this is an attachment to somebody that you clearly love. Again, I think that this is you guys coming back together. So whether you guys haven't seen each other for a period of time, you guys may have, you know, been apart for a little bit, but it's like now you guys are back together. And again, I see a lot of sex. I see a lot of love, and I see a lot of passion. So your current situation is one where, you know, you both are comfortable, and you and your partner are very much connected to one another, possible, you know, soulmates, but you guys are like, as much as you're into them, they're into you, which I think is important, right? What's causing this situation is the Ten of Cups with the Devil. So with that being said, it's like your happiness is based on this connection with this person, right? Your happiness is drawing from the fact that you guys need one another, right? And it's almost like if you leave, then they're upset. It's like you guys can't be apart from each other for very long, because it's like you guys are highly in love, and that person loves you and you love them, and you guys are equally, you know, into one another, especially with, you know, two devils, right? Okay, so external influences, you have the Empress with the Knight of Pentacles. So I think this is pretty dope. Some of you guys may be getting pregnant. Some of you guys may be starting something new with the person that you're in a relationship with, but it's very much, you're no longer in the mindset of being single, right? I think sometimes when we're in relationships, it's like we say we're single, or we may be in one, but we still look at ourselves as single, and something transitions to the point where, you know, what's causing this happiness is the fact that, you know, there's something new being created, whether that's a baby, whether that's a new aspect of your relationship. It's just very, very different, okay? And it's changing the game a little bit. It's making sure that this single energy is completely gone and over with, okay? And to end it, for your weekly outcome, you have Temperance. Now, I think that this is pretty dope. And again, you know, sometimes when I look at Temperance, I feel like it's like swapping of body fluids. I don't know why, but I do. Anyways, so if this resonated for you, please click on the Vimeo link below, and you guys will be taken to the Vimeo to find more out about the Temperance card. Also, in the Vimeo reading, we go over what is this person thinking about when it comes to you, what exactly they want from you, their next actions, what is their apprehension, advice, and best possible outcome, and then we circle back with this guy right here. So I think that this was a beautiful reading for all of the couples out there. Now let's hop into the singles, the single Leos, okay? So overall energy for single Leos, the 15th through the 31st. Overall energy for single Leos, 15th through the 31st. Okay, you guys have the King of Pentacles. Okay, what's the current situation at hand for single Leos, 15th through the 31st? Okay, guys have the Moon card. What's causing this? What's causing the situation for Gemini single, or I'm sorry, Leo singles, 15th through the 31st. What's causing this? The Leo singles, 15th through the 31st. Wow. I swear, I think like you and the couples got very similar. Like I think that this fell for what's causing the situation. So I think that's pretty dope. All right. What's the external influences for Leo singles, 15th through the 31st? The external influences, Leo singles. Yo, somebody's making an offer. How you doing? Real question is, are you gonna accept? I guess it depends, right? Okay, what is their weekly outcome for, wait a minute, didn't ask the question yet. Pop back in there, player. What is the weekly or the outcome for Leo's singles, 15th through the 31st? What is the outcome for Leo singles, 15th through the 31st? What is the outcome? Yo, lovers too. See, dude, that's fantastic. I feel like, and I don't know why, but I feel like everybody is like, well, you and Gemini, I shouldn't say everybody, but you guys are getting like pretty dope readings. So it's nice to see that, you know, because I love my Leos, that you guys are having such an amazing reading. All right, so can you please tell me a little bit more about this King of Pentacles for Leo singles, 15th through the 31st? High Priestess. Why? Why? Justice. Okay. So I feel like the King of Pentacles could possibly be somebody you're dating, right? It could be a Taurus. It could be any of the earth signs, Capricorn, or Virgo, right? I do see Pisces in here. I do see, yeah, Pisces is in here a couple times with the Moon and the Ten of Cups. The Knight of Cups, again, this can be water signs. So Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer, and then Gemini with the Lovers. Honestly, with these, you know, because it's the King of Pentacles, I think most people assume like it's a dude, but for me, this is the energy, right? So the King of Pentacles is the energy, whether you're a male or a female or whoever you're with, they're in a position where they're bossing up, right? They're in a position where it's like, they're here to make an offer that's legit. This is a husband offer. This is somebody who is highly, highly serious in you. This is somebody I feel like that's kept their feelings somewhat hidden. This is somebody who possibly a Libra with Justice here. This could be somebody who is very balanced. This could be somebody that, you know, if you work in like, let's say like, I don't know, the government, like this could be somebody that you've met at work. But this person, interesting enough, has kind of, I feel like, hidden their feelings from you and has just pretty much been watching you. And I don't know why I get that, but I kind of feel like they've been watching you from afar. But they've stayed hidden the entire time. And I think at this point, you know, this week you're gonna get an offer from this person. Yeah, Nine of Cups. So I feel like you've been wanting this person to approach you. You've been wanting this person to come in. It's like, I feel like you're very much in the dark with this. It's like, shit, does he like me or does she like me? Yes or no? You know, am I crazy for feeling like this? Like, I feel like this situation is highly emotional for both of you guys, especially with all these cards. And I feel like all that is going to come to the surface because whatever's held in always has to come out, right? And there's only so long that the tide is out before, you know, it kicks back up and then it comes back in. Okay, so why is the Moon here? Gemini singles as a situation. Okay, why is the Moon here? Gemini singles as a situation. Yeah. Okay, Seven of Cups. What's the decision? Why? Why is this here? What's the energy? Strength. Okay. So what I'm gathering from this with the Moon, Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, the Tower, and what's clarifying the Tower is strength. I feel like they've been somewhat pouting, or it could be you that's pouting. And in my opinion, it's like somebody had a decision to make, but they waited on making a decision. Like they didn't make a decision in the amount of time that they should have. Like they should have pulled the trigger, but they were too busy, you know, tossing up each idea. And I feel like this may be on your the person that you like or the person that you're into. Like I feel like they didn't know what they wanted. Like they would maybe say something, but nothing in depth, but it would end up being that, you know, they were too almost wishy-washy, where, you know, they would come in hard and then they would retreat. So I feel like for you, you're like, God damn it, make a decision. Like, I'm getting tired. Like, I know I like the cat and mouse game, but this is too much, right? So that forced you in this Five of Cups. And with that Five of Cups, it's triggered this Tower moment for them which was clarified by you guys. So, you know, this is you guys saying, hey, just so you understand, you know, I can put my ego aside and move on, but, you know, you have to understand my worth, okay? And I feel like because of this Tower moment with the moon, it shed a lot of light on, you know, the illusion that, like, this person was, how do I explain this? It shed light on the fact that just because something is not said doesn't mean this person doesn't feel it. And I feel like when you began to pout and somewhat push back a little bit, it then caused them to come closer to you, okay? Because what's causing this situation with the moon is the 10 of Cups, okay? Why are the 10 of Cups here? For Leo singles, 15th through the 31st. Okay, 9 of Wands. It's like you're tired of waiting to be happy, right? And that's how I read this. I know this is waiting. I know this is being tired. I know this is, you know, withstanding like a long period of time. But I feel like you're at the point right now where it's like, yo, I'm done playing games. Are you in or you out? Because last time I checked, you know, day to day isn't guaranteed. And it's time to live life for the moment. So I think that's why, honestly, you have the 10 of Cups with the 9 of Wands. I actually think Gemini may have had this too in one of their readings, which is kind of interesting. But I just feel like it's kind of like that moment, like shit or get off the pot, right? Like you either want to be happy or you don't, okay? So external influences, Knight of Cups. Why is this here? For Leo singles, 15th through the 31st. Why is this here? 15th through the 31st. Why is this here? 15th through the 31st. There it goes. Okay. The Knight of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah, let's go more question. The Chariot. So as an external influence, what I'm seeing is there's an offer made, right? This offer could have been made by somebody else, maybe a Cancer. This offer made you feel like it was something solid. Why do I feel like there's, like this King of Pentacles is different than the Knight of Cups. It's definitely like a much different energy. This Knight of Cups, I think, is younger. I think the issue with this person right here is the fact that they're good at manipulating things or twisting them, so you have to be a little bit careful. They can be charming and romantic, which I think is, you know, all that in a bag of Cheetos. However, you know, I think that person gave you the emotional attention you needed. And, you know, again, that may fall back into this Tower moment with you where, you know, you say something to the extent of like, hey, you know, this person is offering me this and you're offering me the moon. You know, you're offering me illusions. Like, I need something more. You have to break this down. And I think that that's why, you know, you have the Chariot with the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. It's like this person made you feel like you're something very valuable that they don't want to lose, and they want forward movement with you, okay? So the Lovers as the weekly outcome, I guess you guys are going to have to click on the Vimeo to find out, you know, what's going on with that. I mean, I don't know. Do you choose a Knight of Cups or do you choose a King of Pentacles? I think that's a pretty good question. Okay, so last but not least, thank you for those that have stuck around this long. Let's go ahead and pull one of the Dark Mirror decks. This is for all Leos, whether you're a couple, whether you're a single. This is something that, you know, you guys have to work on during this time period, okay? Leo. What do Leo need to work on 15th through the 31st? What card represents them right now? 15th through the 31st. Okay. Fragmentation. All right. Let's talk about it, okay? So throughout life, you know, sometimes everything doesn't go as we expect it. And I think that as we grow up, things are constantly chipped away at us, right? And by the end of it, it's like we're missing our body and all we have is our head, okay? So what this card is saying is your past has created the person you are today, right? And some of us feel like we have nothing left to give because it's like we've given everything. And I think for you guys are overgivers, and that's why you guys feel like you don't have anything else. You're like, damn, what else am I gonna give? Like, I don't have any legs. Yeah, I have a, you know, 2-piece and a biscuit over here. Like, you know, what else do you want from me? So, you know, with that being said, you know, what this card is saying is you can rebuild, you can put these pieces together, right? But it's never gonna be perfect, and that's okay. What you can do though is you can rebuild, and these imperfections are what makes you you. And accepting those imperfections and accepting the fact that you're never gonna be the person you were 10 years ago or 5 years ago or 3 years ago, 6 months ago. Accepting that allows you to move forward and make something different, you know what I mean? Like, you can be whoever you want. You just have to understand that being in this space of all this heavy energy, like, you have to move past that. Like, you guys are freaking amazing. Anytime I see like a highly beautiful person with fantastic hair, I'm like, God damn it, they're a Leo. And sure enough, they are, usually 9 times out of 10. So, you know, this card really resonates with me too, because it's like, when you've been through hell, you don't have much left to give, but at the end of the day, it is your guys' responsibility to pick it up and put the pieces back together, okay? Leo, thank you very much for listening to my reading. I love you guys very much, and I hope this resonated. If not, check out your other signs. For those of you that are curious about the lovers, come on, follow me over to Vimeo, and we will go more in depth there. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great week, or couple weeks, I should say. Bye.